monthly GK Capsule. In this video, we would cover important events that have taken place in the duration of 25th November to 25th December. This video covers a wide range of topics, namely awards and recognitions, persons in news, national as well as international news, news from the field of business, industry and economy, sports, technology, and lastly some miscellaneous news articles. So let's begin the video. The first category is awards and recognitions. Eminent Hindi writer Mamta Kalia has been awarded the prestigious Vyas Samman for the year 2017 for her novel Dukkham Sukham. Instituted by the KK Birla Foundation in 1991, the award is given annually to an outstanding literary work in Hindi published during the last 10 years. Mamta Kalia is known for her works in Hindi and English, including Beghar, Jaanch Abhi Jari Hai, Nirmohi and Bolne Wali Aurat. Second award presented this month was Mother Teresa Memorial Award for Social Justice. Actor Priyanka Chopra, who has taken up the cause of fighting for the rights of refugees and displaced people as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, has been conferred with the award this year. Her mother, Madhu Chopra, who co-owns the production banner Purple Pebbles with Priyanka, collected the honor on her behalf. The Mother Teresa Memorial Award was instituted by Harmony Foundation in 2005 in the memory of Mother Teresa, who attained sainthood in September 2016. Other notable recipients of this award this year were United Nations High Commission for Refugees or UNHCR, Khalsa Aid, and Zakat Foundation of India. The next category is persons in news. Veteran actor Shashi Kapoor died at the age of 79. The third and youngest son of Prithviraj Kapoor, Shashi made his Bollywood debut in 1961. He appeared in more than 150 films, winning over fans with his charm and good looks. Through the 1970s and 80s, Shashi Kapoor rose to stardom with films like Jab Jab Phool Khile, Sharmili, Kabhi Kabhi, Kalyug, etc. He is also adored for his role in the movie Deevar, in which he delivered Hindi cinema's one of the most famous lines, Mere paas maa hai. In a heartwarming gesture, people in Pakistan also paid tribute to the actor. A candle vigil was held outside his ancestral home, the Kapoor Haveli, in the historic Kissa Khwani Bazaar in Peshawar. He has won numerous awards including Padma Bhushan in 2011 and Dada Saheb Phalke Award in 2015. Justice Swatantra Kumar, the chairman of National Green Tribunal, retired from his post on 20th December. National Green Tribunal is a special court established in 2010 to deal with the cases related to environmental protection and conservation of natural resources. During his tenure of 5 years, Justice Kumar has passed several landmark judgments, some of which we are going to look in the next category, that is, national news. The National Green Tribunal on 13th December declared the Amarnath Cave Shrine as a silence zone and banned the chanting of mantras or jaikars in front of the natural ice shivling. The court ordered that the devotees shall have to maintain silence while standing in front of the Amarnath Mahashivling. All belongings, including mobile phones, need to be deposited at the last step. The action was taken to maintain the sanctity of the holy cave and to ensure that there are no adverse impacts of noise, heat and vibrations upon the shivling. 2 days later, in another judgment, National Green Tribunal imposed a complete ban on plastic bags in towns located on the banks of River Ganga like Haridwar and Rishikesh. A fine of Rs 5,000 would be imposed on those violating the order. The decision was announced in a case filed by noted environmentalist M.C. Mehta. The big news this month was the assembly elections in Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh. Elections were held in the month of November and December. Elections Commission announced the results on 18th of December. Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) emerged victorious in both the states. In Himachal Pradesh, out of the total 68 seats, BJP won 44 seats, while the rival Congress got 21 seats. However, BJP's chief ministerial candidate Prem Kumar Dhumal lost the election. In his absence, Jairam Thakur has sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh. In Gujarat, BJP got a clear majority for the 6th straight term. Out of the total 182 seats, BJP won 99 seats, while Congress won 77 seats. The current Chief Minister of Gujarat, Vijay Rupani, was confirmed as the Chief Minister for another term. On 21st of December, a special CBI court acquitted former Telecom Minister A. Raja, DMK leader Kannimori and 18 other accused of all charges in the 2G spectrum allocation cases. The case is from the UPA government era, when 122 telecom licenses were granted for 2G spectrum in 2008, according to first-come, first-served basis. A. Raja of DMK was the Union Telecom Minister during that auction. A report by CAG, Vinod Rai in 2010, alleged that following this policy of first-come, first-served basis had caused a loss of Rs 1,76,000 crores to the exchequer. The trial in the case began in 2011. Following the trial, A. Raja had to resign from his post and he subsequently spent 15 months in jail. The court has now acquitted him of all charges. The CBI is going to appeal against the judgment in Delhi High Court. The judgment is bound to have impacts in the politics of Tamil Nadu as well as the whole country in 2019. In another judgment, another special CBI court found Lalu Yadav guilty in the 1996 fodder scam case. This was the second case in fodder scam in which Lalu Yadav was convicted. In first case, in 2013, he was awarded a jail sentence of 5 years. He is out on bail since December 2015 but cannot fight elections for 6 years. In the present, the court would announce the quantum of sentence on 3rd of January. Union government has announced the constitution of 15th Finance Commission. Former civil servant Shri N.K. Singh has been appointed as the chairman of the 15th Finance Commission. The commission is set up every 5 years. One of the major tasks of this commission is to suggest the formula according to which the revenue would be distributed between the centre and the states out of the Consolidated Fund of India. The previous commission, that is the 14th Finance Commission, recommended that 42% of the funds should be granted to the states and 58% should remain with the centre. The 15th Finance Commission will devise its own formula depending upon the future fiscal situation. Its recommendations will be applicable from 2020 to 2025. Parliament passed the Indian Institute of Management, that is IIM Bill 2017 during the winter season. The bill declares IIMs as institutions of national importance. This bill seeks to grant greater autonomy to IIMs by restricting the union government's role in their functioning. The bill also grants IIMs the power to award degrees to their graduates. IIMs would now get greater autonomy in the appointments of directors and faculty members. The bill also makes provisions for periodic review of the performance of IIM by independent agencies, and their results will be placed in the public domain. A lot of turbulence was witnessed in the international news this month. US President Donald Trump gave recognition to Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. He had also announced the US plans to relocate its embassy, currently based in Tel Aviv, to Jerusalem. It is important to note in this context that the control of Jerusalem city has always been the central and the most complex issue in the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict. Therefore, a unilateral US decision related to Jerusalem was expectedly met with severe opposition from Palestine and other Arab countries. French President Emmanuel Macron and British Prime Minister Theresa May have also opposed the US decision. India, though changing its stance towards Israel, has also maintained that it will not shift her embassy to Jerusalem. In fact, India voted in favor of a proposal introduced in the United Nations General Assembly on 21st December, rejecting this unilateral move by United States. The proposal, which criticized Donald Trump's decision, received 128 votes, against only 9 votes in support of the US decision. Closer home, concerns and worries emerged for India as 2 of India's neighbors, namely Maldives and Sri Lanka, have signed important agreements with China. Maldives signed a free trade agreement with China. The agreement was signed during Maldivian President Abdullah Yamin's first visit to China. The agreement is seen as an endorsement of Chinese Maritime Silk Road, which is MSR initiative by Maldives. And just weeks later, Sri Lanka has also formally handed over Hambantota port to China on a 99-year lease in return for $1.1 billion. India is concerned over China's plan of Maritime Silk Road and does not endorse it due to China's increasing presence in the Indian Ocean. However, there was some relief also as India's diplomatic efforts bore fruits this month in Wassenaar Agreement, an international solar alliance. Wassenaar Agreement has decided to admit India as its new member. India will be the 42nd member of the elite group. The group controls the export of crucial military and dual-use technology. Indian defense sector is expected to be the beneficiary of this inclusion. In another significant development, India-led organization International Solar Alliance came into force. International Solar Alliance, or ISA, was launched jointly by India and France in November 2015 during the Paris Climate Summit. ISA is an alliance of 121 countries and it aims to promote solar energy. India took the lead in its setting up. The organization has its headquarters at National Institute of Solar Energy, which is NISE, based in Gurugram. In the news from business and economy sphere this month, RBI released its fifth bi-monthly monetary policy statement for the year on 6th December. As was widely expected, the Monetary Policy Committee kept the policy repo rate unchanged. The reason cited by RBI to maintain the status quo is the risk of increase in inflation and expectation of global crude oil prices going up. RBI also reiterated its commitment to keeping consumer price index, which is CPI inflation, within the targeted 4%. Of the 5 monetary policies announced in this financial year so far, RBI has reduced repo rate only once, from 6.25% to 6% in August 2017. With the December announcement, the current policy rates now stand at repo rate 6%, reverse repo rate 5.75%, bank rate 6.25%, cash reserve ratio, which is CRR, at 4%, and statutory liquidity ratio, which is SLR, at 19.5%. In a worrying sign for the banking sector, RBI had initiated prompt corrective action or PCA measures against Bank of India. It was done in the view of Bank of India's high non-performing assets and insufficient capital. PCA is one of the supervisory tools used by RBI. It involves monitoring of certain performance indicators of the banks as early warning exercise. So far, 10 public sector banks have been placed under the PCA framework. The country's largest bank, that is State Bank of India, has launched India's first integrated lifestyle and banking digital service application named YONO. YONO is You Only Need One. YONO is a complete digital platform that allows customers to open accounts, carry out transactions, apply for loans, and meet their lifestyle needs, including booking and renting cabs, entertainment, dining, travel, stay, etc. The app is available for both Android and iOS platforms. The stars of the month in the sports category are Rohit Sharma and Mirabai Chanu. Rohit Sharma has become the first batsman in the world to have scored 3 double centuries in one-day internationals. Sharma scored his third double century against Sri Lanka in Mohali, Punjab on 13th December. Before that, he scored 209 runs against Australia in 2013 and 264 runs against Sri Lanka in 2014. And S. Mirabai Chanu has become the second Indian to win a gold medal at the World Weightlifting Championship. Chanu ended a 2-decade-long wait by winning gold. She lifted a total of 194 kilograms of weight to win the gold medal at World Championship held in USA. Before her, only Karnam Maleshwari had won medals at the world level twice, in 1994 and 1995. Mirabai Chanu hails from Manipur. She competes in women's 48 kg category. In the field of science and technology, India successfully test-fired Akash missile. Akash is a medium-range surface-to-air missile developed by Defence Research and Development Organization (DRDO). It can hit the target aircraft up to 30 kilometers away at an altitude of 18,000 meters. Indian Navy commissioned a new submarine named INS Kalvari. INS Kalvari is the first of 6 Scorpene-class submarines to be built indigenously. The submarine was built by the Mazagon Dockyard Limited in Mumbai under Project 75 in collaboration with French industrial group DCNS. Moving on to some other news from the month, Merriam-Webster Dictionary has announced feminism as its word of the year 2017. It is one of the most searched for term this year. The search for the meaning of the word feminism saw an increase in the wake of events like Women's March in Washington in January, the Me Too movement sparked by women protesting against Harvey Weinstein in October, and more recently, the rise of silence breakers who came forward to publicly expose the sexual harassments and assaults by powerful public figures in USA. UNESCO recognized Kumbh Mela as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. It recognized that the Mela is the largest peaceful congregation of pilgrims on the earth. Known as the Festival of the Sacred Pitcher, Kumbh Mela is held in Allahabad, Haridwar, Ujjain and Nasik in every 4 years by rotation. This is the third instance of inscription of India's culture in the UNESCO list after yoga and Nowruz. According to the figures released by Twitter, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emerged as the most tweeted about world leader after US President Donald Trump this year. The microblogging site stated that Modi, with 37.5 million followers, is the second most tweeted about world leader after Donald Trump, who has 44.1 million followers. We hope you like the coverage of topics in our monthly GK Capsule. Kindly drop in your suggestions in the comment box and also watch our other video lectures on GK. Thank you.